Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today we will be changing out a cylinder for an Adams Rite Lock. As you can see, this is the key that's supposed to go in there, and it doesn't do anything. Normally you could just change out the core, but even when you put the core key in, it doesn't do anything. So it's fair to say some pins must have jumped around in there somehow, some way. Not too sure what took place there. But even when you try to take off just the core itself with the control key, for some reason you still can't take out the cylinder. So I'm just going to try the core key just to make sure that's the case, because every time we do change these locks, yeah, so that's the core key there, and normally the control key or core key, whichever one you want to call it, I will release that cylinder, and it's not doing it. So what's going to happen here is we're going to have to change out the actual cylinder. So we have a new cylinder here. We've been keyed and everything. So this is the new cylinder that we're going to put in there. And to take this out, it's pretty simple. You got to take off the two screws. So you got this screw here. You're going to remove. That's one. Try to do it one-handed. So take off this one here. So once you take off these two screws, you can remove the plate. Plate comes right off, very easy. Take off the plate. Okay, plate is removed. Put the plate over here so I don't lose it. Now, this is the part that people always get trouble with. Inside this little hole, there's a set screw. I don't know if you can see it. See that little screw right here? It's a little set screw. You're gonna turn that set screw out. What I like to do, I like to stick a key in there that doesn't really turn in the lock itself, but it will turn it. Some people stick a screwdriver in there. So you're gonna back off this little, just a little small flathead. You're gonna back off this little set screw in there. So just give this little set screw a couple of turns. And you don't want to turn it all the way out, so just periodically check and see if your cylinder's gonna move. So you do a couple more turns, maybe a turn, and once the cylinder starts moving, you don't need to take the screw all the way out. Just enough to release that a little bit more maybe. Just want to release this. Just want to, that should be out, 5, there we go. So now the whole cylinder is going to move. If you notice, see, the whole cylinder is moving. Let me give it a better angle so you can see what I'm talking about. This whole cylinder turns out. So if I take the key out of it, this whole cylinder will turn like that. See that? You can turn the whole cylinder out. Now, once that cylinder is turned out, take it out completely. Now the new one goes in. Now you could put that, sometimes it's a spring that you put on this thing. But actually it does come with a spring, so just use the spring. Just try it with the spring first. And if the spring doesn't work, open this pack up at the same time. Okay, so that's the spring right there. This little spring. And the way I always do it, well, maybe I can just do, I could double this up. Probably do it this way. Let's see, I'm not sure which is going to work better with this one. Is it going to be just a single cylinder or just the double? Let's try it first this way and see what it does. Let's see if I can do it like this. No, let's try it this way. This might be too many rings on it, but let's see what happens. I'm trying to do this with one single hand, which is too much going on. So we're gonna try it this way. That might be too much. It's too thick. So we're just gonna do a single, just like this. Just screw it in, just the way it is. So, cause this shaft is a little shorter, so I could put that ring on it. Or let's put the single ring then. Let's do the single ring. Single ring, no spring. Let's see how that works. Okay, that's probably gonna do it right there. So, kind of screw this in. So what I got is a single ring. Now, once you snug it like that, it's too tight. So you want to back off. So once you turn it to the end, you want to turn it back. So it's like right there, right about there. Now get your screwdriver here and do a couple of turns and make sure that once I know the cylinder's in that little groove and the screws in, I can turn it all the way in. So I'm gonna turn this all the way in now. Snug it up nice and snug. This set screw just keeps the cylinder from moving. Basically, that set screw, see that little groove right here? It goes right in that groove to keep the cylinder from spinning. If there was no groove here, then the cylinder would just keep spinning. So we got this in here. We're gonna put the plate back on. This is the plate. Always make sure you have it the right way. This goes that direction. This little thing here, this little safety device, goes that way. Now I'm gonna try to reverse the process here. Put that back in here. It's a lot faster when you have two hands. I'm doing it one-handedly, so obviously I'm not doing it as fast as I should be doing it. Okay, here's my screwdriver. Get my screwdriver. And screw these back in. So basically we just changed the cylinder on a Adams Rite Lock. So this is what they call an Adams Rite. Adams Rite is the name of the lock itself, the locking mechanism. The cylinders are made by Arrow, which is the same company as Best. And we're going to test this out. We're going to put the key in. Make sure the key actually turns the lock. Yep, it turns the lock. So we successfully have changed the Adams Rite cylinder. Maybe next time I do a better detail on how to change it, but I don't really have a tripod to hold it up in the air like I should. As I get better and get more equipment, I will do better. But right now, that's what it was. A Phillips screwdriver and a small flathead. That's pretty much all you need. Till next time, guys, I'm Nessa Porter, signing out.